Yo, yo, what is up, nerds of mana? Here we are, back in the woods, investigating strange noises. Um, Taking on this thing. So, he's a plant. That should be easy. Morley has fire. Everyone else is going to stay as is. We got Val not dying. That's all he needs to do. Everyone else just have fun, go nuts. Yeah, let's take care of this guy. Shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully, he takes out this kid first. No, I guess we'll save his ass. Looks like Karina's wearing like ice skates or something. Where's the how some platforms?
It was too strong for me to uproot it when it decided to nest near the burrow. Be careful.
Blah 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 blah.
Get ready, everyone.
We need to weed out enemies like this one.
Quit causing trouble.
Does it move? Does it come at all? Or it seems kind of, you know, rooted. Alright. Let's start doing things. Oh god. Should probably take care of these things wherever they are. Oh man, I haven't played this in a while. What do buttons do? Should probably be using some magic with her or something. No, see, I should just be making it stronger, actually. Oh my god, Morley's already dead. That's not great. Yeah, I probably should have just been him. Yeah, this isn't even good now. This isn't going to do anything. You need to be playing to the strengths of the elements. Ooh, that's bad. Do we have any... I don't even know if we have anything to bring Morley back to life. Okay, we're... Let's try that again. You know, let's be Morley. Let's get them fire powers sizzling. Val, you be the vanguard, be the shield up front, and Palomina. Is she? What does Palomina have right now? Does she have anything? No. Let's outfit her. Where do you do that? Is this it? Wow, I can't. No. This. Yes. Okay, here it is. She doesn't. Let's see. Earth doesn't seem like a good idea either, right? Against the plant, but wind. Wind maybe, or match. I don't know. What does she get? Let's see her little. Let's see what kind of outfit she gets. Bam, 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 bam. Mm-hmm. Nice, nice. Ooh. Love that flail.
I can aid my allies with this new strength.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. What does she do? Yeah, too much ice shit, that's for sure. Too much water. Let's see. Abilities. Ooh, oh wow. She can do a lot more shit now. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's use magic. Morley doesn't really need that. Get her moves up. Karina. Let Palomina borrow that for a second. Morley. Oh, okay. You have. Oh, he needs more. He needs more seeds. That slut needs more slots. I know Val's using that. Increase attack. Let's do it. And he's got all his tools.
I will take over.
Will you? Yes, you will. Okay. Take two. Chup, Jule. We already got this.
We need to weed out enemies like this one.
Quit causing trouble, you troublemaker!
I don't know if I really needed to be told that, like, as an objective, like, you're a win. Like, yeah, it's... That's assumed. Look at them numbers. Ooh, much bigger. Alright, we're already doing better. Now, do these... Okay, not bad. Kind of... Oh, Jesus. Okay, you know what? Sorry. Fetch. Ugh. We need to do that little Palomino stuff again. Man, this is sloppy. Why are you watching? Go watch somebody who knows what they're fucking doing. Alright, alright, you, here, yes. We know. It's pretty amazing. Do 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 do. Dum bum bum bum. You know what all video games need all the time in all instances? The ability to skip anything whenever. Every cutscene. I started playing Fire Emblem on the Switch on the Game Boy Advance. Fire Emblem, I don't know what it's called, but it's pretty good. And the greatest thing of it, oops, not there. Palomina. Oh, okay. See, she was already on that. See, like I thought I was throwing her out there. No, she. I mean, if she just does stay in line, she's not gonna do any. Well, fuck it. I mean, trying to protect isn't doing anything for her either. So hopefully she does something. They don't really need to do it. They just need to not die. So Morley will just clean everything up. Okay. See now down. Okay, if I go down, will I hit Val? No. Okay. See. Okay, you got them on the left there, right? So wait, if I hit down, I'll go I go to Val. I will, and now I'll go to Morley. Okay, now if I hit up, will I go to Val? I will. Okay. It's just I can't think of how I can't figure out how the logic of this list works. But anyway, so playing Fire Emblem, every battle starts with a little. The characters are talking to each other. Their little portraits pop up, and and then they're like, oh, there's the bad guy, and then the other one's like, oh, let's go get him, and then you get into the battle, right? Every single one of those you can just fucking skip. Like, you don't have to sit there be subjected to this garbage. Like, hey, maybe it's not all garbage. I don't know. I mean, yeah, sometimes some people can fucking write. Which, see, kind of like with fucking what's his name? Hawkeye? That doesn't sound right. Wait, is that his name in Trials of Mana? I think it is. I don't know why that just doesn't sound right. Ooh, look at them numbers. But yeah, do like how well does, because his traps in Trials get pretty powerful. See, we need that time. We need that. They're not popping their. There you go. I needed them to pop their shit. Even Palomina, I don't know, she's got that shovel. Like, start digging for treasure. I mean, do something. I don't even know where she is now. Maybe I should be getting these little flowers out of the way. There we go. But yeah, ooh, we need health. Oh, that's pretty good. And so the battle starts in Fire Emblem, and then you can just hit start, and then you don't need to listen to that if you don't want to. Like, if you're not interested in the story, if the story's written by an idiot, if you've already been there and you don't need to fucking watch this again, like you already get it. Just always, please, for the love of God, just be able to skip anything. It's a fucking video game, alright? Like, stop, like, forced walking. Stop taking the controller out of my hand. Alright? Like, some games and some moments can have, I don't know, do things that immerse you into the story. Like Heavy Rain. Did you ever play Heavy Rain on the PS3? Like, that's a perfect example of like a different psychological approach to controlling. It's cool. Those enemies are showing out there for some reason. You know, like the movement of the joysticks and the buttons in Heavy Rain mimic the actions on screen of what you're doing. So there's more of like a physicality connection of what you see and what you're doing in your hands. And you know, not every game needs to tell some epic story. You know, and mainly what a lot of these fucking developers need to remember is that video games are video games and movies are movies. And also, if I want to read something, I'll pick up a damn book. So there's like a lot of video games right now that people are playing, people who don't read. And like, it's just whatever any dialogue will do, like any two people speaking anything, and it's like just mind-blowing to them. And it's like, yeah, coming from Pac-Man, when two people start talking, yeah, it's going to be really impressive. But I mean, like, give me a fucking break. Video games are video games. I don't take the controller out of my hands. Jesus, I've quit a lot of games. First playthrough, first time playing Uncharted 4, I quit after like 10 minutes because you're in that stupid little prison section, and like at that moment I could really not take forced walking through some stupid little, like, oh, look at it was cool in, like, I don't know, like Homefront, like back in the day, like on the bus ride. Like, it's just so annoying now. Hogwarts, I stopped playing that. I mean, eventually, like a day or so later, I was just so infuriated at that moment. Lost Planet. I still haven't gone back to that one. I think it was like Lost Planet 2 and 3, but it was especially 3. I remember the beginning of 3. There was a forced walking section, and then it made you squeeze through the narrow little passage, which, like, I don't know what it was in the 2010s. Everyone got really obsessed with that. Like Tomb Raider, I think, was one of the more famous examples, but it's like, my God. Okay, in general, in life, the majority of people making things shouldn't be making them. Like, some person who's really creative or innovative or whatever will come up with an idea. And they won't really come up with an idea. They'll just compile a whole bunch of previous ideas, which were also compilations themselves. And then it's just like nobody ever really truly invented anything, you know? Like, the computer, like, no one dude, like Steve Jobs wasn't sitting on the toilet and then he stood up and then he was like, oh, good thing I didn't flush because there's a computer in there. Like, no, like some dude came up with the microchips, some other dude came up with I don't know what, you know, like copper wiring and motherboards and housing and electricity and wiring and all these ideas come from so many different people who are doing these small individual little things that like and then it's all kind of put together into this one thing. And then typically the big thing that everyone was really impressed about, that dude probably had to do the least amount of thinking out of all the dudes who led up to that, who had to come up with all those individual parts, doing all those little amazing things. And then you just put them all together and then you have the car or whatever, you know? So people who make, the majority of people who make video games shouldn't be making video games because A, they're dumb, and then B, they have no ideas themselves. They just see this thing, they're going, I want to do that, and then they just copy all the crap that's around them and everyone else is done.
Meet you back in Vertius.
So yeah, just keep in mind these people in these industries and these doing these things, like, just because they're in the place, it doesn't mean that they're really the best person who should be in that spot. And
Pilgrimages to see the flowering firsthand. That should help.
people who develop games who don't allow you to skip cutscenes and shit, they need to be put in bad, like, not American prisons. Like, they need to be sent to other countries' prisons, like the real bad prisons, the uncomfortable prisons, the smelly ones. For fucking real, like it's insane. Like you're not a writer, you're not a cinematographer, you're not a director. You're whatever this cutscene is in this game.
Dryad, come on. Shake a root.
It is really sick to force people into watching it. Like, do you understand what I'm doing? I'm playing a video game here. And then especially if I've already played that game, like, first time through Metal Gear 4, I which I haven't, but I would sit there through that, what is it? It's like a 2 hour, it's at least an hour ending cinematic or something. Like, yeah, I would, why would I skip that? I mean, I'm playing Metal Gear. So it's like, that's another thing too, where it's just like, what game am I getting into? I'm getting into a Metal Gear. If you're not going to watch the cutscenes in Metal Gear, you really shouldn't be playing Metal Gear in the first place. But if the second time you go through Metal Gear, I would, that would be disgusting if they don't, if they don't let you skip the unbelievable amount of, I can only assume, of cutscenes and dialogue that is in Metal Gear 4. I've done solid. That's as far as I got. I don't know. I didn't really need to do 2 or 3. Like, solid was just such a solid experience, and then crap like running the key card to the furnace room to heat it up, and then running the key card to anywhere else to freeze it down, and then running it back to the computer, and then, like, yes, the first time you do that, wow, this is pretty unique experience. There's just a lot of video game experiences like I don't need to put myself through again. You know, like I already climbed that mountain. I'm good. The first time, the next time, all times. Every cinematic, every piece of dialogue, every movie, it needs to be skipped. To not do it is actually a really sick thing from whoever made that game of like, oh, again, like, if I pay for a movie and I sit in the movie, well, I really should be paying attention to the movie. If I pay for a video game, I want to move my character, I want to jump, I want to roll, I want to talk and interact with my fellow companions. I want to follow the star. I want to buy things from cute little kitty girls, sexy kitty boys. I think one of these is a boy, right? Or no, are these? Nope, this is just a hot little trio. I want to save the game. So when I go to load it, I accidentally don't load the load, which is this right now, which is like an hour before where I'm at right now, and I've only been going off of the autosave. So that would be horrible, to go back in time and lose everything we're doing right now. I want to be playing a fucking video game. I want to be shooting something. I want to be doing. I want to be verbing. All right? And watching and listening, those are verbs, but they are the lesser ones. They are they're the calming ones. They're the peaceful ones. They're the passive ones. I don't want to be passively playing a game. Not being able to skip cutscenes it is the most disgusting practice in almost any form of entertainment and media. Especially in the number one most interactive form of media. And forced walking is a pretty solid. Forced walking is a contender for the number one spot. But no, like you are a fucking gross bastard if you think that your awful subpar video game writing should be forced upon the player. Holy God. Alright, so there's that. It's a neat little wand. So yeah, so Fire Emblem. You just get to skip. You just get to get right into the... Do you want to hear? Do you want the story? There it is. You don't want the story? There's the gameplay. It's up to you, the player.
I think it's time to go back to sleep.
Fucking idiots.
Enjoy the mana tree.
So I watched Veronica Mars. That was pretty cool. That was interesting. It only lasted for 3 seasons. Got canceled from like 07 to 09 or something. Then there was the movie, which I haven't seen yet. Gotta get that in. She made $2 million off of Kickstarter. That's insane. And then there was a 4th season reunion season on Hulu, and then like 15 years later, I think, after the original show, the original run, and that 4th season was pretty good. It kept it pretty tight with just the one main story, kind of a gnarly story, but again, where I haven't said it yet, but where the show always was. The show was always in a slightly gnarly place. If you haven't seen Veronica Mars, watch it. It's pretty remarkable for where and when it came out. It was like on the WB or CW or something like that. Before, like right when DVD renting came from Netflix. So, which is pretty important because it's before streaming. So essentially it was just put on regular TV, and it is an insane show to have on television to trust and rely on people to watch, to keep up with on a weekly basis, because I mean it is a breakneck show. I mean, like it doesn't stop. It just keeps going. There's no filler episodes. No episode is there to have fun or be goofy or try something new or everyone's a puppet. Like, it's just layer upon layer of like new character, new plot, referencing. It's constantly like bringing up something that already happened, I mean a while ago, or it's introducing something, it's setting up something that will not be touched upon, not for another like 3 or 4 episodes, which means weeks, which could mean a month. It was like season 3. There's this girl that shows up where Veronica and her friend Dick are like standing in an alley. Dick Casablancas, that's a fucking character. And this girl comes out of she walks out of a fraternity, a frat house, and Dick says, oh man, what does he say? I can't remember. They have a funny little exchange, and Dick says something, she throws it back at, she twists it and throws it back at him. It's really great, and that's it. And then she's gone. I mean, it is like 5 seconds. It's one line. It's like 5 seconds. And then you don't see her again, which you wouldn't even think, you were not even planning on seeing her again. And then like 3 or 4 episodes later, here she pops in and she has one of the main plot lines going on now. And like a couple moments in, like the way they were talking about this girl and the way this girl was here, was like, wait, am I supposed to know her? And then like, oh yeah, and then I was like, oh shit, it was that girl who walked out of the frat house. Like, if you were just watching the show, like, and then folding laundry, like,
What?
if you
Really? But what if we get
root it through the bottom of the basket for that like other sock, like you could have like just completely missed that this girl was even there. So it's a lot of stuff like that. It's a lot of it's always referencing back to, if you didn't watch the first season, if you didn't watch the second season, there's a lot of times you miss like one episode, like you really have no clue what they're talking about. It's a dense show.
It's a realm.
It trusts its audiences there and actually actively paying attention to it.
In the past, it used to be separate from the mortal realm.
Police Squad, the show that Naked Gun comes from, Leslie Nielsen said it was too smart. It was the only one reason Police Squad failed is because it was too good. Do you understand how TV works? You can't make something too good,
It's really strong.
because you'll start losing everyone.
Don't worry. There's no way
Like,
it could break through and get it.
it's a sad little balance of treating your audience with respect,
If you're sure.
like they have intelligence, but then also remembering that no one has intelligence. And well, now we've taken it too far, and now we have the TV that we have nowadays.
Place we visit is unique.
But Veronica Mars was the
We are pretty close to the mana tree.
Veronica Mars was the last show of TV, basically. Like, it was at the end of what TV had not exactly started as in what, the 30s or whatever, but I mean, like, but very quickly what TV has been since the 40s, probably 30s. So for like a lot of years. Oh, we're very close to the end of the game now, which is pretty cool. But what TV had been for the better part of the last century, Veronica Mars was one of the last shows of that style, of that format, of how that crap survived. And if Veronica came out, it was really ahead of its time. If it came out just a little around. Wait, no, are we near the end? I can't remember. Wait, are we doing these things? Oh, these stupid flowers are. I don't know if anything in this game actually does any of this well. These flowers are so gross. This weird little long, not so little long, but it just keeps on stretching out. You just get you're king riding on your chariot. Guess we're going that way. Ooh. If Veronica came out 5 years later or something, if it was on Netflix, if you could go back, you could catch up, if you could watch it at a little more of a modern, lazy pace, disinterested pace, it probably would have done better, which I don't know, which also maybe would have sucked more. So, you know, fuck it, no compromises, right? The material of Veronica, way kind of darker, but way more serious than I thought. I don't know. Like, I knew, you know, just teen investigative show, but also another really great thing about 90s, early 2000s show, they can bring up. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Like, I forgot about it. Veronica touches on almost all the topics that we're talking about nowadays, just with like 100% less fucking annoying about it. like Veronica's talking about sexual assault, um,
Julie, your feet hurt?
trans
Shoes?
phobia.
Made for walking. What about you?
I don't even think at that point
Being crazy?
it was like I don't know, talking about kind of homosexuality was not that unique anymore, and I also kind of feel like the show just didn't. It felt like it didn't. Oh wait, maybe I'm not that close to the end. I don't know where I am. It didn't. It didn't need to say anything about it. But it does go into, it goes into terrorism, it goes into sexual assault, basically just everything that is incredibly annoying and weaponized and politicized and bastardized and mutated, and just all the ways everyone is addressing everything in all wrong now. And a lot of things before, I thought that was, I saw a dead body on the ground. I thought it was one of us. Oh yeah. Oh geez. Wait, can I change it now? I can't. We're not doing a boss. I'm doing all the work. I should get what's her face back here. Dude. Okay. Wait. It's like Val's still. No. Okay, there he is. I knew he's still standing like a bum. Like, do something, man. Yeah, I don't know. These things were just brought up and addressed. You know, this shit. I mean, the way the Twilight Zone was doing it. You know, I mean, with like dignity, subtlety. Remembering that we're watching. So, do you like?
We shall stick to the tree trunks.
It's really sad because
Don't mind if I do.
everything is just so overtly shoved down your throat, and it's like millennia of perfecting the fable and the short story. This is what I mean. People who are in these positions making these things, like executives, producers, writers, directors, doesn't matter. They're probably fucking terrible at it.
Don't mind if I do.
And they're not keeping it simple. And
Don't mind if I
it's also unfortunately that when stuff comes out, they're
welcome.
a lot of times, well, they think that they're forced to, they need to do something different, and so a lot of these differences and alterations, whatever, it's a lot of just arbitrary bullshit just for the sake of something different. But yeah, Veronica brings up, very first episode, brings up a lot of heavy stuff and introduces Veronica as a very damaged character, and she's pretty interesting for it. And the show also, like,
Got it.
it kind of just it keeps it up. It keeps her true to it. Like, she's a messy person.
Here's hoping for fortune.
A lot, some of the stuff, unfortunately, a lot of our investigations, she doesn't really figure anything out. Like, a lot of the stuff just naturally works itself out. Other people will come forth with the information. She'll make some rash assumptions, and she'll be wrong. Her stun gun. That's so Veronica carries a stun gun in season 4 on Hulu. Season 4, she upgrades to a firearm. Which she does get to use in one scene, which is pretty cool.
Bears will love this.
And it's all very logical. It's like she absolutely would carry. It would be silly for her to not carry a gun, actually, at that point. Um, but with the stun gun, she's looking for excuses. She wants you to set her off. There was at least one moment where one of her friends had to tell her, like, they had to hold her back. Like, you can't just stun everybody. Stunning ain't the solution to all your problems. Yeah, she's wily. Another weird thing that her like the physical appearance of Kristen Bell is kind of like brought up a lot, like as a joke, as male characters being gross. I don't know. So there's that. That was kind of interesting. It's a show. Like during it, I was liking it. There's kind of this thing where like it's hard to play along with Veronica. A lot of it, she'll come up to the dude and be like, "I know you did it, and here's how I know that you did it." And then there'll be some subtle things that were going on during the show, but then there were a couple times where it's like, "Oh, and then I did this thing, like I looked up this information, or she did this surveillance." Like she'll bring up this shit where it's like, we never even saw this. Like no one saw this. And it's like the first time you're learning of this is as she's telling the person right there in front of his face. Like, "Oh yeah, and by the way, I also found this out, so I know this. I also know this is why you did it." And it's like, well, we could like I didn't watch any Murder, She Wrote. I did watch a lot of Matlock. And I kind of recall being able to pay attention. Oh, and Columbo. Watch Columbo. You could pay attention during these, and you could kind of figure it out with them. I didn't. What was the Pierce Brosnan, the Tuesday murder mystery, old people retirement club movie? That was entertaining. But again, that was another one where it's just like, I don't know, like a lot, like, could I have figured this out, really? Like, maybe, like, some of this stuff was some real, like, subtle stretches. God, I just want to, like in Trials, like, I just want to start opening boxes immediately after the battle's done. There are some moments in Veronica where it's just like, yeah, that really sort of felt like it came out of nowhere. So you're there for the, but that's another thing where it's like, I don't really know what you're there for, because then Buffy does the whole, like, Veronica's not really, it's like it has that feeling, but the gang is absent. Like, Veronica has a couple friends, but like, and then she also has this computer nerd, which helps her out immensely. And it is the little girl from Waterworld, who was Debbie, I believe that's her name, in Napoleon Dynamite's Side Pony. And so it was the only other thing I've ever seen her in. And so it's cool to see her not 6 years old and not whatever she is in Napoleon Dynamite. Like, she's like I was gonna say she's like a Willow. Willow is in Veronica Mars as the sister of one of the main characters, and she plays an actress, so she's very suited for it. A lot of weird cameos in Veronica. Kevin Smith shows up for a second for some reason. I guess not in like a Dawson's character-wise where he's obsessed with film. Veronica but that's the thing. That's another thing about it. It sort of feels like Veronica is making these endless but then all the characters are making these endless references to 60s, 70s, like, television. Like, obviously the references from the writers of the show. And Veronica, sure, she probably watches a whole lot of old black and white movies, and and her and her dad have a really great relationship, and her dad is a very well. Her dad is a PI, so he would know all the parlance, the funny. They did have a lot of great old timey, cool ways of saying stuff, like gumshoe and whatever, all those cute little phrases. But then like everyone else around her is doing it, and then even like some of the dumber, jockier, broier characters, they're making some really obscure fucking references. It's like, all right, come on, let's have. Oh, if you saw my trash playthrough of Red Dead Hot Cock on a Rock Redemption. One of the worst things about Red Dead is that game has one voice. Every character has one voice. It was all written by one asshole. I don't know who, but they're making it really apparent that it was just one guy. Because everyone has the same cadence. Everyone has this. They all dialogues, all speeches. It gets so mind-numbingly repetitive how every conversation goes to every character. They all have the same exact way of delivering the information and their emotions, their intentions. It's awful. Red Dead is one of the worst written games ever. If Red Dead was accepted for what it was, if it got 7s, I would leave it alone. But give me a break. Veronica suffers a little from that. It's a little more intolerable. Veronica's just infinitely more entertaining, and again, it's passive. I'm just watching Veronica, so let them all say whatever they want. But yeah, it's insane. It lasted more than one season. It is the network's worst nightmare. It's a strong female lead with minimal supporting cast. Taking you through a dense, attention demanding show that would be confusing. It's confusing during its run. It would be confusing during syndication. Like, yeah, I'm sure the network wanted to kill that show at every possible turn. But yeah, it made it 3 seasons. They didn't know it was gonna end, because it ends on a, ooh, where is this gonna go? But then again, it also does kind of end on a, well, it ends sadly and tragically, which is not a bad ending for everything that has been happening in that show. Like her dad. Well, her dad is, you don't really, because her dad would have faced some very serious legal consequences. Like, I'm pretty sure he committed a felony, a couple of them at the end there. And then when we regroup in season 4, it's he was just sort of let go, and that was it. Like, all right. Like, season 3 ends, and it's like jail time is very real for both of them. And yeah, it ends on a bummer. A great bummer. Like, her walking in the rain, like, it is. Oh, okay, no, we're nowhere. Oh, what are we talking about the ending? We haven't even done the Benevodons yet. We haven't even met this guy yet. So, Veronica Mars is a great show. You should watch it. The one other, no, almost, because that dude that was on the ground, he also felt the plot of this game needs to be addressed. here we go. The original guy who thought, you know what? The story of this game is a little whack. Oh, that was Hina's Soul Crystal. Of let's march everyone to their death to feed them to the mana tree. Well, unquestionably, where it's like, we don't even know if this is what is keeping the elements alive, the world alive. We're just listening. They're under the subjugation. Oh, they're on the same side. They're under the subjugation, basically, of the mana tree and the elements, and like no one is questioning. It's like, do we need to march ourselves to the tree and sacrifice our children? Everyone is so cool with it. They cannot wait to do it. But and that's what's so frustrating. They cannot wait to do it in a way that makes it seem like no one in this world has ever even thought about it. But this guy, trust me, he thought about it. All right, let's get this over. This is going nowhere, so let's get this over with. So yeah, now we have our Delafos. So we have our main antagonist just shown up. I don't even know if any mention of this guy was before. Like, we just meet up with the main little dude, right? Sorry, blowing my nose, pushing buttons. Oop, need to heal. Or do we? Or wait, can we fail this, or do we have to actually... Come on, I'm right here. Do we have to get him down to a certain thing? But yeah, we just meet up with the little kid here in the forest, and then there's a sword up there, and then we waken this guy. It's like, oh, okay. Now there's this guy. Where yeah, he's looming in the shadows. All right, here we go. Wait, no, Palmina's gone. Come on, Val, just accept your fate. Oh, he's too powerful for us. Yeah, well, I mean, like we don't even have. Jesus, we actually need to go through this. Come on, can't it just be one of those? We're obviously not gonna beat this guy right now. You. There. Wait, was that Palmina? Yes, okay. Alright, let's try this again. Or try it for the first time.
Don't mind if I do. Finally, we've arrived in the domain of the man.
Yeah, let's get back to this bastard. Actually, what would be actually be a good idea would be to put everybody on Do Not Die, because there are going to be moments where I'm going to be switching to enjoy some of my other characters. I believe she. What is this? Oh, you should believe, because that is an extremely little shield. Back to Morling, start doing some damage. Oh, they will. I unfortunately told them to. Yeah, fucking Hawkeye's tools and trials, they get stupid. He is the most powerful, pretty sure he's the most powerful character in the game. Kind of shouldn't be. And I've been playing a lot of Fatal Bullet, and the sword play in that game can be frustrating. It's actually kind of, just whatever direction I start facing, he just starts swinging there, and it's a bit more of a fluidity to it. I don't know, it's not bad in Fatal Bullet. It's deliberate. It's you know, it feels way this is pretty actiony, lighty, arcadey. Like Fatal Bullet has a little more RPG-esque of again, you have to be sort of deliberate with your actions. Oh god, this is gonna take forever. This is also gonna get them killed, so yeah. Let's go. I gotta look up what that golden bar does. Maybe I still haven't unlocked it yet of what to do with it. I put like they're getting messed up already. All right, throwing some spells out there. I'll just have to be the team medic. I'll just have to keep on throwing candy out to him. Like right now. Like Palomino. Oh Jesus, get away from me. Everybody. Oh, I'm out of candy. We have chalk. Oh, we got it. We're far enough.
He's far too powerful.
There's no way.
That's what I already told you.
All our advances will be futile if our adventure ends here.
I'm all for retreating personally.
What the smartest thing that kid will ever say this whole game. What? Oh, is that Trent? It is!
This land will not be desecrated by the powers of evil on my watch.
Whoa. Trent's a lot more gentle in Legend.
Is the time to withdraw.
Just eat him. Turn him into a...
Can't just run away. I have to
Turn him into fruit.
I have to get her core stone.
Listen, this isn't a fight we can win right now. We have to pull back.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually seen this. Let it go, Val. There you go. Be wise. Tactical retreat, aka run like a bitch. All the way back down to the beanstalk. A giant was too much. I hope the town's okay with that there. Like, you guys, this is... have to deal with this now. I don't know. I just feel like, what about all the crap that crawl down it, like from up there, like right into their backyard? It probably can't be safe.
I'm plenty busy. First things first, who is Trent?
I really, I could have changed, because he was already part of the party. I could have changed his costume already.
I'm not.
This is the last time we're gonna see that.
I'll summarize what I can.
Oh, Jesus.
Trent is one of the goddess's emissaries. He watches over the entrance to the sanctuary to keep the people who aren't supposed to be in there out. I guess you could call him a neutral overseer.
Okay, that's weird, because he was just like...
Protect the goddess, but he's not exactly one to stick his
Because he was a guy, right? We learned later that he was a protector of the alms. He lost his arm, he got pissed, right? I thought it was just the Val thing. Like, then...
As for the gentleman who is sealed away in the rock...
Oh, yeah, wait, oh, sorry, wait, who were we talking about? Oh, Trent. Oh, the tree's the guardian, gotcha, okay.
failed to overthrow the mana goddess herself.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Looks like that long nap didn't change his mind about revenge either.
Overthrow the goddess? But why would he do that?
Don't ask me. We weren't friends or anything.
I don't know, like, maybe the Aorin, like, take a hint from him?
This time, his power splintered, scattering all across the mortal realm.
Where do you keep that guitar, kid?
Time and memory.
You're saying that the form we just fought wasn't even close
So glad
to
he's
as
not
strong.
singing all... Wait, why does he... why did he pull the guitar out just to tell us the story? Like,
To find the rest of his fragmented power.
if you're not gonna let us know, like, the lore in a ballad,
Complicates our
put this shit away.
considerably. Given your
of your familiarity with history, Jule. I love to learn myself, but I have not heard half the stories you have related to us.
You're living too posh a life.
My age? Oh, right. I keep forgetting how little you know about spirit folk. Sproutlings have a very, very long lifespan. That guy from before, Orin, was it?
Oh,
He mentioned
coming up on our first hour.
and
So,
Fadio, right?
all right.
When I first sprouted,
Um.
it was called Fadio.
Ooh, hopefully this kid shuts up in the next 5 minutes. We got the warning.
But it really was the world I grew up in.
You mean to tell me you're actually an old man?
Huh. The fact that I'm older than I look is your takeaway from all that?
Like in Third Rock, like Tommy was the oldest. It was a cool little detail.
More respectful? Sir?
I love Third Rock from the Sun, but I mean, the lore behind it, I always found so much more interesting. Like Harry's radio, Sally's like a weapon, like you know, like a military officer. Like yeah, just like what?
Powers being kept
I don't
are the exact same
condone
bonds are locked away.
that kind of stuff all that much, but I don't know how for what the fuck it would look like. They could animate it, but a Third Rock from the Sun like prequel, like what were they doing exactly?
I have read the old texts.
You know, you could be like it could be like Sliders. Like they could have gone to a new planet every episode. They could have taken new forms.
Him in his adventure. It is an epic tale.
New adventure, whatever. Yeah. See, shit writes itself.
Golly, they made plans.
Palmina's coat looks so. Look at that. Look at it. It looks so comfy. It looks so like fluffy and puffy.
Warped over the years?
Well,
Yeah, you could just feel the
destroy the Benevolence.
that cushiony texture of her.
If both Palomina and Jule's
It's not really a skirt. It's I don't know what it's like when you tie a sweater like around your waist.
using those great monsters to visit his wrath upon the mana goddess.
If he's as stubborn as I remember, that's exactly what Delphos wants.
All right, you guys got 3 minutes.
Will throw the whole world out of whack. Even completing our pilgrimage wouldn't be enough to balance things out.
Getting Hina's core stone from Orin is one thing. How are we supposed to take it from an ancient hero?
Right now, we're the only ones who know that Delphos is back. There's no one else we can turn to.
So you do intend to go after him?
I don't care if he's some legendary champion.
We're gonna fuck this guy up.
And I won't let him get away with it.
I'll go with you. It's way too late to turn back now anyway.
I mean, I have no other option, so
I don't think my friends
I'll help.
Burrow would want me to abandon the rest of the alms to go to the Mana Tree on my own.
It was never my intention to stay behind. The more of us stand against the enemy, the easier the fight will be. You'll need backup.
As a former dignitary, I
Hey,
can
we've already been a part. We're repartying the party now.
no matter how diminutive.
Delphos got the drop on us last time.
Re-whatevering our vows.
Hina's core stone, for that matter.
Ba-dum.
Now that that's settled, what's next?
Let's not go back to the sanctuary yet. I think that tree guy might be mad at us for the mess we left behind.
Delphos said something about
We got 1 minute. Can I pause during a cutscene? I don't know. I don't really know. Always kind of worried about these moments.
Sealed away.
They'll be in the middle of something, and
The pilgrimage, of
the
course.
video will just start wrapping up.
Liza and Watts are still in the area. We have to get back to Guju.
Gujuju it is. Ooh, okay, perfect timing. Alright.
For Liza's safety. And Watts too, for that matter. We gotta hurry. First things first. We gotta make sure we're battle ready. I'm not letting Delphos make off with Hina's core stone again.
Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you want to continue the journey, meet us in Guju.